Hi everybody, this is Bobby with bobbystamps.blogspot.com. I'm going to show you how I made this cute Christmas card using the stamp set Merry Mice. And in case you don't know that, it is on sale right now for $12.75 for the I think the photopolymer I think is $12.75, and this one might be $17, but anyway, they're 25% off. So you can visit my blog. I'll have the supply list there for you, and you can check the prices. But it's a special that Stampin' Up! Is running right now, because if you've been watching my videos for the last couple of days, you know I'm obsessed with the stitched shaped framelits, and these things are amazing. I am so in love with them. Now, when I made this first card, I used the Holly textured impression folder, and for this card I decided to change it up, and I'm just going to see what the stars, the Lucky Stars impression folder makes it look like. We're using crumb cake, and this is cut at 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. So we'll just bend that over. The piece of cherry cobbler is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and then a piece of DSP from the Candy Cane Lane paper is cut at 4 and 1.5. And then we're also using the burlap ribbon and crumb cake ink. So we'll go ahead and bring the Big Shot in and get those two pieces cut out. Real quick, let me line that up. I think I moved them when I moved my Big Shot over to my workstation so I could film this. So we're just going to lay them on there with the magnetic platform and run that through there. Slide that out of our way. Pop these two pieces out. And I'll just lay those over there to get them out of the way really quick. And I'm going to bring in my piercing mat, and we're going to use this image of the mouse, and I'm just going to ink him up in crumb cake, and we'll just put him right there in the center and just stamp down and pull up. And then we'll do the same thing with our sentiments. Let me make sure I have it straight. Ink that up in crumb cake, stamp down in the center. I just can't seem to move away from this color family of cherry cobbler and crumb cake. My cards and coffee class I just did over the weekend, this was the color that I used for the Christmas cards. I am just like really obsessed with it. So let's take our DSP, and I'm going to bring in some snail. And we'll measure this off. Let me grab my stamps. We'll measure this off. You want to have a little bit extra so that way you can tuck it around the back side. So we'll just make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. We'll just put a little strip of snail right down the center of the burlap. And then just put it right down the center of the DSP. And then you can just fold your extra around the back. And even though I use snail, I'm still going to just kind of adhere those ends, because this burlap ribbon, the way that it's made, it could fray, and I don't want it to fray. So I'm just kind of doing it as a cautionary measure. Then we're going to measure a piece for the bottom. And we'll do the same thing with the snail. Just right down the center. Like so. And we're just going to bring it up just a little bit. We're not going to put it right at the bottom. Put it around the back. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put a little bit of tape. And that's just because it's coming up because I didn't bring the snail all the way to the end, is why that's doing that. Okay. Then I'm going to use Fast Fuse to actually put on the back of the cherry cobbler piece, just because it's been we use the impression folder. It's been embossed. So I like to use Fast Fuse when I do that step. It kind of makes it, adheres it down a little bit better. And then you can use Snail or Fast Fuse for the DSP. And you kind of put it up towards the top. And then we're going to take some dimensionals. I'm going to use probably 4. Grab one more. This is a super cute stamp set, and if you don't have it, I highly suggest you jump on it while it's 25% off, because that is a great deal. Okay, and we'll just put that down in the middle. Grab your sentiment. I'm going to use 3 for that. We've all got a lot of things, you know, in the upcoming weeks for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we need quick, super quick Christmas cards. And this one fits that bill for you guys really well. There you go. How simple, how quick is that cute card? And I love it. So you can see this one is with the Lucky Stars embossing folder. And then this one, I used the holly textured folder. So whichever one you like I said, I'll have both folders on the supply list. Just jump over to my blog. It's bobbystamps.blogspot.com. Thanks, guys.